I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Mm. Testing volume. Ah. There we go. I was like, why is this so quiet? It's because I wasn't close enough to the mic. Okay, one sec. I'll change the scene in 1 second. Um, Today's stream is probably gonna be very short. I'm aiming for at least 30 minutes, but we'll see. Why? Because I'm very tired. Okay. Wait. Wait. Because I'm very tired. And because why am I very tired? Because yesterday I worked all day and then I went and babysat, and the parents didn't come home until like 11:30 at night. And then I came home, right, and I had to get ready for bed. And then I went, hey, I gotta film something because I need to film it at night. So I filmed it at midnight. So by the time got to bed, it was like freaking 12:30. And I'm not a person that runs well on little sleep. And here's the thing, I've complained about this before, right? See, I was so tired, I didn't even bother setting up my stuffed animals. My setup right now, normally it's mic keep. I didn't even, my mic is right here because I didn't bother properly setting up because I can't be bothered. You know what else I normally do before I stream? I use the bathroom. Did I use the bathroom today? No, not. I did just not before the stream. No. So, ugh. Anyways, today, what was I saying before this? I said I went to bed at mid. Oh, like I was complaining before that my freaking curtains, they're like see through. They're not see through, but like they're not like blackout curtains. So then the sunlight likes to come through. So I got woken up at like freaking who knows in the morning at like. Okay, actually it was like 7 or something, which isn't that bad for me. Like if I can sleep in until 7, that's like whoa crazy. But the thing is, I went to bed at like freaking 12:30, right? So I only got like 5 some hours of sleep. I'm running on fumes at this point. It is 2:14 p.m. and I am already going crazy. And trust me, I know what it's like when I'm severely sleep deprived because when I went to London, I was severely sleep deprived because I was awake for like freaking like 15 hours straight. That's probably not true, but I was awake for like 15 hours straight and it was crazy town. I was so tired. I was so tired. Hi, Cora. I was so tired. I was all over. Anyway, so as you can tell, this is going great. So today, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Now, because I'm super tired, I'm going to be okay. Wait, let me think of how to phrase this. Okay, so so because I'm very tired, I'm gonna have very little filter because that's just what happens when I'm very tired. I start rambling and I go on like wild tangents that have nothing to do with whatever the original topic was. I don't even think it's the ADHD. I think it's just me being tired. But the thing is, when I have no filter, right? That leads to higher risk of me saying things I shouldn't be saying. So, um because I'm at such high risk at getting canceled today, I decided to try to make this stream a little on the shorter side. But just in case anything happens, if I do say something I'm not supposed to, it's okay. I have my ukulele. We are here and ready to do damage control if anything is to happen. So don't worry, guys. I won't be canceled for long. I won't be canceled for very long. And also just to spice things up a little bit, I decided today I decided to write down a bunch of my hot takes, cut them out, and we're gonna pick them out at random and read them. Why are they in a Santa hat? I don't know. I don't know why I put them in a Santa hat. You don't understand. This was in my basement, okay? This was in my basement in a box. I dug this out to put my hot takes in. I have hats in my closet, yet I went and actively looked for a Santa hat. It's July. I don't know why I decided to look for a Santa hat, but that's what we're doing today, okay? So I have a few hot takes in here. I will maybe explain them, I will maybe not. They aren't that serious. I'm just gonna say it right now, okay? They aren't like, some of them are just straight up opinion. I mean, I guess hot takes are opinions, but some of them are just like opinions. Like, I'm gonna say them and you're gonna watch and be like, okay, okay, it is. I think it might be bedtime for you, Isabel. Why? That's not what a hot take is. But we're gonna. It doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. You see, you think me being all crazy watch this and be like, this is the coldest take ever, literally. And here's the thing, right? Me talking like this, I'm not even like doing this as a bit for the camera. This is how I talk when I'm sleep deprived. You can ask my friends. Okay, so I have them all folded up here in my Santa hat, and we're just gonna pick one out and we're gonna keep picking them out until I run out. So this stream could be 10 minutes, this stream could be 2 hours. It depends how many tangents I go on, I suppose. I also color-coded them, but I think I color-coded them incorrectly. But I color-coded them based on how I think, on like severity in my opinion, I suppose. I'm listening to this while updating my character ref sheets for Art Fight. Well, hopefully these hot takes can be an inspiration to you. I'm so tired. Okay, here's the first one. Now, these are all my hot takes, okay? I didn't take these from anyone. I don't know why I felt the need to clarify that. That's so stupid. I'm so tired. Anyway, here's the first hot take, okay? Right here. People who think mint ice cream tastes like toothpaste have really bad dental hygiene. Now, either that or they need to tell me what toothpaste brand they're using, because mint chocolate chip ice cream, I'm gonna say mint chocolate chip just because I don't know what other mint ice creams are. Mint chocolate chip ice cream, okay, specifically, does not taste like toothpaste. The people who say that, what toothpaste are you consuming? Are you brushing your teeth? How are you using mint toothpaste and saying this tastes like mint ice cream? No, it doesn't. They are two completely different mints. You realize there are different types of mint. There's like peppermint, there's spearmint. Toothpaste mint is not the same thing as ice cream mint. And you cannot change my mind on this, okay? And listen, my taste buds, they can be a little whack sometimes, all right? I don't know, maybe because it's my mom, but my mom will be like, oh look, this tastes so salty, and I'll be like, it tastes fine. So maybe my taste buds are whack. But mint ice cream is not the same mint as toothpaste. So if you think mint ice cream tastes like toothpaste, either A, give me the toothpaste brand you're using because I would like to use it because I freaking love mint chocolate chip ice cream, or B, brush your teeth better, or buy a toothbrush because clearly you are not taking care of your teeth, okay? And my dentist is like, I know my dentist well, okay? So I know I have good teeth hygiene and I use mint toothpaste. So you can't, my dentist is literally a family friend, okay? So you can't tell me that it's true, okay? That mint ice cream tastes like toothpaste. That's just BS. You clearly either have a million cavities or you're using some magical toothpaste and I want it. So if you're using magical toothpaste, let me know and tell me what brands because I want it. Next one. Now this one is, I don't know this is. Oh, okay. This one is a little specific. You have to have watched Dead Poets Society to understand this, okay? So, I guess for context, I don't know how to say this context without spoilers. Okay, basically there's this character, his last name's Cameron, but everyone calls him by his last name, so we'll call him Cameron here. His name's Cameron, and at the end of the movie, after the big conflict, I guess, or whatever the technical term is, the climax, I don't know. After that happens, Cameron... So basically the conflict happens, and Cameron tries to pin the conflict on someone else, and he gets socked in the face by another character named Charlie. And here's the thing, okay? A lot of people are very, very mean to Cameron, and my hot take is that people are way too mean to him. Like, come on, guys. Like, okay, I'm not saying he didn't deserve to get absolutely just punched in the face by Charlie, because he did. Honestly, he did deserve that. But here's the thing. People are, like, really mean to him. Like, they're, like, really, really mean to him. Like, if he was a real person, this would count as, like, bullying. Like, that's how mean people are to him. This would count as, like, actual bullying. And like, first of all, you gotta keep in mind, these guys are, like, what, 17 or something? So, they're, like, basically children. I mean, I guess 17's a bit on the older side, but, like, still, they're not, like, fully developed in the brain. I'm not fully developed in my brain because I'm me. But the thing is, they're 17, their brains aren't fully developed. I think people are just being too mean. Like, he was scared. I'm not an apologist for him, absolutely not. What he did was wrong, and I agree that he shouldn't have done it wholeheartedly. Again, he should have got, the punch was deserved. But I just think that, like, people are being way too harsh on him. Like, yes, he did the wrong thing, but you guys are, like, you're, like, blowing it way out of the water. You know what I mean? It's like he gave someone a paper cut, and then you, like, sue him for a first degree, like, assault, or not, that's not how that works. That is not the correct term. But it's like he gave someone a paper cut and then got sued for assault. Like, that's basically what's happening right now. That's not how that works. I don't know how the criminal judge, I don't know. But that's, like, basically, that's the closest analogy I can give, okay? Like, yes, he deserved to get punched. Yes, he's a little butthole a bit, but he was scared. He's young. He doesn't understand. After the conflict, like, when you think about it, like, I can't say it because I don't want to give spoilers, but people are just too mean. That's all, okay? Have a little empathy. Come on now. Now, I would have punched him myself, too, but I'm just saying. It's like that one moment everyone just erases all the rest of his character and they just define him by that one singular moment that's not even like it's like a mistake he made as a kid. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just think people are too mean to him. Again, I would have punched him myself if I were in that situation. I would have punched him with both my hands at the same time. No, I can't. That's not how you punch. That would be really weak punches, I think. Okay, next. Oh, this hot take's good. Okay. Anyway, that's my opinion. People are a little too mean to Cameron from Dead Poets Society. I'm not a Cameron apologist. He deserved to get punched, but people are being a little too mean, okay? Like, calm down. Also, it's a movie, so I don't know. Some people take things too seriously. It's a movie. It's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. I highly recommend. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm kind of just saying words. Anyway, maybe watch me come back to this. I was about to say sober. I'm like the definition of high. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just sleep deprived. I swear. I'm completely clean other than my sleep. Listen, there's a thing I always say, right? I always say, why get high when you can be sleep deprived? You can ask my friends and my family. I say that all the time. But other than my ADHD medication, I am not on anything right now, other than sleep deprivation. Since middle school, I have been saying, why get high when you can be sleep deprived? I'm sure they're the same exact experiences. I don't know. Anyways, I feel like people are gonna take what I said out of context and think I'm a Cameron apologist. I'm not. Like, genuinely, I'm not. I don't agree with what he did at all. But I'm just saying I can understand why he did it. You know what I mean? Like, I can kind of see why he did it. Empathy. We need more of that. Another hot take. That's not even a hot take in the hat. We need more empathy. That's not even a hot take. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. It's a fact, okay? Anyways. This hot take. We're moving on. We are moving on. All newborn babies are ugly cute, but the only reason why they're cute is because they're tiny and humans like tiny things. You can't. Babies are ugly, okay? They're these wrinkly little sacks of wrinkles. They're wrinkly sacks of wrinkles, and they're tiny. And that's the only reason why we think they're cute is because they're tiny. And they are cute. They're cute because they're tiny, but they're ugly cute. They're cute the way that, like, pugs are cute. You know what I mean? Like, with their little smushed, wrinkly faces, pugs are so adorable. But you gotta admit, they're kind of ugly. Babies are like that too. Babies are ugly cute the way. Actually, I think pugs are cuter than newborn babies, and I'm talking like newborn babies, like whoosh, just washed. I'm talking like newborn, not like a couple months old, like when they're starting to like grow into all their wrinkly skin. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like fresh out the oven newborn babies. They're ugly, okay? And then exactly. Carl said they look like a human raisin. Exactly, okay? And the thing is, right, like, they're only cute because they got those, like, tiny little fingernails and their tiny little noses, and they're just tiny, and humans like tiny things. I like tiny things. I went to a museum, this, like, toy museum in some state. I don't remember where it was. We went to this toy museum, and they had a whole section of just miniature things for, like, doll houses, and I was, like, freaking out. Do you know how long I spend in, like, craft stores just looking at the doll aisle because of how tiny everything is? Because it's freaking adorable. I have a tiny sword right here because it's I saved this from a sandwich because because it was cute. So people like tiny things, and that's the only reason why they think babies are cute, okay? If we ignore the fact that babies were ugly, okay? Imagine like a newborn baby the size of a grown person. That's hideous, okay? Like, do you want this giant newborn baby coming at you? I don't think so. You'd be scared. You'd probably run away. So... So I just and then there's the people who are like, you have this newborn baby, and they're like, oh look, this baby, he has his mother's smile. What do you mean he has his mother? He doesn't have teeth. What? And then there's like, oh, he has his father's eyes. He hasn't even opened his eyes. What are you talking about? Anyways, that's that hot take. Newborn babies are ugly cute, but they're more ugly than cute, okay? I always say to Annabelle, when I see maybe his father is blind. Okay. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Anyways, and like I always say this to Annabelle when I see my sister, when I see newborn babies in public, like newer babies, I always like whisper to her, I'm like, okay, that one's still in the ugly cute phase. And I'm like, okay, that one starts to get in like the actually cute phase. Like toddlers are freaking adorable. They're little devils, but they're adorable. Would I want to have one? Absolutely not. I do not need a toddler running around my house, thank you. But they're adorable. I'd babysat toddlers. They're adorable. Would I want? I don't want one. No, they're little devils. Toddlers are crazy, man. Oh my gosh. Anyways, cats are like toddlers then. But like, I don't know, cats are like when cats grow up, they're still adorable. You know what I mean? Whereas when toddlers grow up, they okay, I guess they could be adorable. It like depends on the situation. But the word adorable changes in context, I guess. Like, you know, but then cats, they're just always adorable. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know how to explain it. When toddlers grow up, they get depressed. I mean, you're not wrong. Anyway. Okay. Okay, this one's red. I can't remember if I've read a red one yet, but red means that it's either seriouser, or it's like something that people will get mad at me about. Mad, but not like actually mad. I don't think I'm actually gonna get canceled today. Hopefully not. But again, if I get canceled, my ukulele's right here. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure I can whip up a quick song. It'll be fine. Okay, I mean, it definitely won't be like a 10-minute song because I don't have monetization on YouTube because I'm not big enough yet. But, you know, subscribe so maybe I can get to that point. So if I do get canceled, maybe I'll make an 11-minute song just to really make sure I get that anyway. Okay, next take. This one's actually kind of a serious one, but this is just my opinion. I don't even think this is really an opinion. This is probably just the truth, but okay. Here it is. There is no such thing as perfection, therefore nobody can be perfectly good or perfectly evil. I stand by this. There is no way one person could be perfectly evil or perfectly good, especially the perfectly good. That's like ridiculous. Like, everyone has their flaws, everyone makes mistakes. There's no such thing as being a perfect person. If you are, something is that's your flaw. If you are perfectly perfect, that is your flaw, and therefore you're not perfect. Boom. Also, you're like crazy if you're not crazy, but you're like you can't be real if you're perfectly good. Like, if you're perfectly good, that's crazy. That's like really impressive. My teeth look so white right now. Oh no, never mind. No, they don't. Actually, I kind of do. Anyway. Is it the whole point of like yin and yang? I don't know how one can be perfectly. How can one be perfectly good? And like, here's the other thing. Okay, here's another reason why I think this is because everyone's definition of good and bad is different. So like, sure, like Lewis over here might seem perfectly good to Gravy to Grant. Okay, Lewis might seem perfectly good to Grant, but then maybe Geraldine thinks that Lewis is the absolute like devil, like Satan spawn. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about perspective too, because everyone has different moral compasses and different ethical beliefs. So at the end of the day, no one can be perfectly good and no one can be perfectly bad because everyone has different perspectives on what is good and what is bad. So there. Next. Oh, there's one just right on top waiting for me. I forgot I wrote this. Okay, this is a little TMI, okay? But I'm saying this as an asexual. Okay. I have never... When people say my child is too perfectly good to do that, like, man, your kid drop kicked a puppy. Children cannot be perfectly good because they're learning. That's the other thing. If you were perfectly good, technically you're supposed to be perfectly good, like, from birth. And that's, like, impossible because children need to learn. And you can't learn without making mistakes. Hopefully your child is not drop kicking puppies. If your child is doing that, that's... You've got a problem. You messed up somewhere if your child is drop kicking puppies. Anyway. Here is my kind of TMI. This isn't really a hot take. This is kind of just an opinion as in my opinion. This isn't a hot take. Okay. So stupid. Okay. I failed to see the appeal of making out. The thought of sharing a drink with my own mother already makes me gag, let alone touching tongues with someone. That's disgusting. I don't get it. I mean, do you, girly pop, but... Ew. Maybe I'm immature for thinking that, but just like I said, I can't already, like, having to share a drink with, like, my mom, I'm like, cause, like, her spits in it. And now, people are out there, like, actively choosing to, like, basically lick each other. And I'm not saying you can't, like, pop off, you do you. If it makes you happy and you're not hurting anyone, do what you want. But just for me, like, already, sometimes my own saliva grosses me out, so I'm like, I can't, like, fathom having someone else's saliva in my mouth. Like, that's so disgusting to me. My last girlfriend wanted to, and I was just like, you, literally, like, I just don't understand the appeal. Like, okay, I can't share a straw with my sister, but that's because I low-key have trauma from that. Not trauma, not actual trauma. I'm using that term incorrectly. But, like, she used to chew on her straws, and then, like, bits of food would get stuck in the straw with the saliva. It was disgusting. Like, I'm so sorry. It was disgusting. But, like, I don't know if it's because of that I don't want to share straws with people, but, like, I already don't even want to share drinks with, like, my mother. Okay, my mother, she birthed me, and I don't even want to share, like, a soda with her. And you want me to be making out with someone, macking faces? Absolutely not. I'm good. Thank you. Moving on. Like, that's just so gross. Literally, my own spit grosses me out sometimes. I can't imagine someone else. Oh, okay. Moving on before I actually start gagging. Because if I think too hard about it, I will start gagging. Oh, this one's red. Oh, this one's kind of serious. Okay. We have to get into serious. Oh, I just almost dropped something. We're good. Okay. Okay. So this is my belief and my hot take, okay? People can truly change, but only by themselves. So, like, they have to, like, truly want it, and they have to instigate it by themselves. Like, so, then I wrote, so no, Bathandra. Is that what I wrote? Bathandra? Bathandratha. I don't know how okay. So no, Bathandratha, you can't fix him. Okay? So people can truly change, but it's not your responsibility to make that person change. It's up to that person. They can truly change, but it's up to you. No, not you. You can truly change, but it's up yourself. You can truly change yourself, but that is up to yourself. Other people can't change you for you. I mean, like, maybe like you could help people change, like maybe nudge them in the right direction, but you can't fix them, okay? Bathandra Satha, I don't know what name I came. I've already ripped it up. I can fix it. No, he stabbed someone. Honestly, if he stabbed someone, he might be I don't know. Anyway, I can fix him. No, he stabbed him. Okay, but like people can change. I truly believe people can truly change, but that they have to on their own accord. So, no, you can't fix him. And if he is refusing to change, like, by himself, for himself, it might be time to find someone else. Okay, Bathan Shasha. That's definitely the name I came up with. Okay, I've already been live 25 minutes, so we're doing well. I still have quite a few hot takes in here, actually. Maybe we will hit an hour. Bathandratha, I think that's, yeah. How did you get that name? I combined Bethany, Sandra, and Samantha, I think. I think that's what I did. I combined Bethany, Sandra, and Samantha. Okay, this is another red one, but I don't... maybe it's not supposed to be red. Because I did red for, like, super, like, more controversial, I guess. Or serious. Blue for, like, less, like, more chill. And then gray for, like, stuff that's most likely just my opinion. And no one will... they'll hear it and be like, okay. So here's a red one. People are too dramatic about pineapple on pizza. I stand by this. What is the whole... why is there a debate about pineapple on pizza? What's the point? Like, why are we so angry over pineapple being on pizza? It's pizza. You're supposed to put toppings on it. Put what you want. I mean, I personally, I would actively order pineapple on my pizza, but, like, if someone ordered it and, like, we were all sharing, sure, I'll have some. Like, I don't mind. I personally, like, I'm fine with pineapple on pizza, but, and if you don't like it, don't eat it. Why are we getting so angry over pineapple on pizza? Calm down. It'll be okay. If you are allergic to pineapple, sure, but... no, I think it's still alright, but there are better options. Right? Like, my dad freaking loves Hawaiian pizza, so good for him. I agree with Coral here. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't even know if you go by Coral anymore. I'm just calling you that. I know you changed brands again. Or branding again. I don't know what to call you anymore. I think Coral's okay, right? Maybe? I don't know. It's Maple now. Okay. I'll switch it back in the Discord server in a second. Okay, Maple. Like Maple said, I agree with Maple. I think it's alright. I think there are better options. I personally, when I get to pick my own pizza, I like to do sausage and black olives. But there's people who don't like black olives. I know black olives are kind of also like a more opinionated topping, but not as opinionated as pineapple. What did pineapple do to you? Okay, when I say that makes me think of all those TikToks where they're like, they give their crush the codename pineapple, but that's just word association. That's not this. Anyway, but like, I don't see why people are so angry about pineapple on pizza. And I hope they're not actually angry. I really hope they're not actually angry. But it's just, like, it's okay. I guess people don't like the idea of sweet and savory flavors combined. That is so dumb. That is such a dumb thing to not like. Come on, opposites attract. Sweet and savory, right? Right, probably. I don't know, at least with food. I just think... exactly, sweet and savory go so well. See, Maple gets it. Me and Maple, same wavelength. I just feel like people are a little too upset about pineapple on pizza. Like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. You don't have to order it. It's fine. Okay? Like, if we can tolerate anchovies on pizza, like tiny baby fish with their bones still in. Are their bones still in? I don't know. But if we can tolerate, like, I've had sardines and their bones are still in. Anyway, I had either sardines or anchovies. I don't know the difference. But I ate a tiny fish and its bones were still in. And I didn't really like it, personally. But, like, if we could tolerate tiny fish on our pizza, I think we could tolerate pineapple on our pizza, okay? And I'm not even judging people who like anchovies on their pizza. You eat what you want to eat, as long as you're eating, alright? Anyway. Okay, this one... this one is blue, but I underlined it red because I don't know if this is still a debate. Actually, I know it is still a debate people have, but the whole is water wet question, I think it is. Like, I would say water is wet because the definition of wet, I wrote it down, is covered or saturated with water or another liquid. And if you think about it, water is, like, in a way saturated with water. And, like, covered in water can be covered in water. You know what I mean? I guess it's kind of mixing into water. But, like, water is what's making the thing wet. So it's like, in a way, is it water technically wet? I don't know. I guess it's kind of all down to... hang on. I like to use this word a lot, but I don't think I use it correctly. Let me look it up. Hang on. Let me I use this word a lot, but I don't think I use it correctly. Semantics. I do use it correctly. I guess it is kind of like semantics, but like, I think water's wet because, yeah, why not? Why wouldn't it be wet? If water is something that Why wouldn't water be wet? That's such a weird... How does that work? How is water not wet? That just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. Speaking of water, if you want to get hydrated, you probably should. If you don't want to get hydrated, do it anyway, because it's important. That was Isabella's hydration reminder of the day. Also, look at my water bottle. I got a new one. Isn't it so cute? I got it from Target. Actually, my mom got it for me. But I got it from Target. It matches my phone case. Kind of. And my mouse. I actually have a lot more things in this color than I thought I did. My phone is actually this color. Like, if you take the case... I got the green one. Look at that. Wow. I just really like this color, I guess. Anyway. That is a great idea. Drinking water? I don't know. Anyways... That's my opinion on is water wet. I say I guess it is because I don't see how water could be dry. That just doesn't make sense. How could water be dry? Also, if you think about it, since water is stuff covered in water, if there's like ice and it's kind of melting, then the ice gets wet because there's water on the ice, but the ice is made out of water, so that's water on water. B! You missed like some of my hot takes, but that's okay. That's okay. You could go back and watch them in the VOD. Yeah, that's my opinion on water being wet. I think it is. Oh, things are... Okay, we'll do this one. Oh, this is another long internet debate. Is whether or not straws have one hole or two. Straws have one hole. Who came up with the idea that straws have two holes? That's so stupid. Unless you poked another hole in the straw, it does not have two holes. It's one long hole. It's like a tunnel, okay? It's one long hole. With like, I saw someone argue it's one long hole with two openings. That's what it is. It's one hole. How could a straw be two holes? Anyways. That was that one. I don't even want to get into that one. That would just... I don't understand that one. Does a shirt have two holes? A shirt has multiple holes. Like, they're, you know? A hole goes all the way through. I would say a shirt has, like... I mean, there's, like, your head hole, your arm holes, and then your... I mean, I guess, like, this whole section could be one hole, and then maybe your arm holes are a separate hole because they go that way. I don't know. But straws have one hole, okay? I don't know what this whole straws having two hole business is, but I sound like those grandmas are like, I don't know what this newfangled whatever business. Anyway, okay. A hole goes all the way through. Exactly. I don't see... It's one long... Okay? If you really want to get technical, maybe a straw has no holes, okay? There. Argument over. You know what? Maybe straws don't even exist. What if we've all just gaslighted ourselves into hallucinating that straws exist, huh? Then what happens? Then there's no holes. What if holes don't even exist? No, okay. Just start going down this huge existential crisis. Okay, here's my next one. I'm gonna invent straws. What's a straw? I've never heard of that before. What does it do? Anyway, next one. Okay, this one's just an opinion. Lore in horror movies and games, and just like horror in general, is way more terrifying than jump scares and gore. That is my opinion, okay? Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm going to use Five Nights at Freddy's as an example, okay? B, you know what I'm talking about here. Five Nights at Freddy's, okay? Before I knew there was lore to it, it was just like a jump scare game, and it wasn't that bad for me. And then one summer, B knows about this, okay? One summer, me, B, and some of our other friends somehow got super into like the lore. I think it was when the one where you walk around, not that one. Sister's Location. It's when Sister's Location came out. And that was when I started learning that there was lore to FNAF. Do you know how much that freaked me out? Literally for like a month or two straight, I couldn't sleep properly because every time I was half asleep, I would start freaking thinking about all the FNAF lore, and it scared me so badly. I had played the demo versions of FNAF before that and slept fine, but all of a sudden you add lore to it, and there's like spirits and stuff, and I was like, oh heck no, now I can't fall asleep. So for me personally, I cannot do the lore in horror. I cannot. I cannot. I can do jump scares, I can do gore, I can do creepy crawlies, I can do whatever. I cannot do lore, okay? I was looking up horror games that aren't scary to play, and all of them were like minimal jump scares, amazing storyline, and I'm like, I don't give a flip about the storyline. I want one that's just jump scares. So yeah, that's what, I guess there's like what, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion or something. Maybe I'll play that one day. Skincare routine, not sponsored. My skin sucks because of my meds. My skin actually used to be way better until I started taking my meds, and then it just went haywire because my meds, like, they like mess with your hormones and stuff. Anyway, I just use this. This is the best thing I could find so far. I'm not sponsored, by the way. If they want to sponsor me. Anyway, this is Exposed Skincare. I get just the classic one. Ta-da! Oh, I labeled them because there's a night one and a morning one, and the tubes look the same, and I can't, I just grab, you know, and then I mix them up, and I don't know which one's called what until I open it, and then I go, wait, this is the nighttime one, so I had to label them. Anyway, this is what I use. It works very well. My skin was a lot worse before this, but I also just, I don't take very good care of my skin, like, period. I definitely do. Anyway, but that's what I found works best with my meds. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever get perfectly clear skin because of my meds, because they're crazy town, and I just can't be bothered. So there we go. My skin is still bad. My skin's pretty bad, too. My skin used to be, like, pretty decent, actually. And I started taking my meds, and I started breaking out, and I was like, oh, okay. Now I have the skin of a 14-year-old just hitting puberty. But I'm not 14. Anyways, next one. Oh, this was another pencil one. Okay, this was literally just opinions. Wake Up and It's Over is the best thing Lovejoy has released so far. That's just my opinion. I just really like Wake Up and It's Over. It's all I've been listening to for the past, like, 2 months. Since it came out, it's all I've been listening to, pretty much, is Wake Up and It's Over. It's so good. It's the best it's the best thing Lovejoy's released so far. And I'm so excited to see what else they release. Moving on. Anyways. That one wasn't a hot take. That was just an opinion. That's why I was in pencil. Okay, this one keeps reaching for me. Oh, okay. This one, I'm gonna get some actually angry people at me, I think. I think people might actually get mad at me for this. Oh, someone just followed me. Thank you. I usually miss who followed me because I'm, like, playing the game and then I don't have my earbuds in, so I can't hear it anyway. But, like, then I miss it. Anyway, thank you, Float. This one's actually gonna make people mad, like, genuinely. Like, it's not serious. It's not anything serious and, like, well, I guess it could be controversial. People are getting mad. But this will actually make people mad. Okay, so... Okay, and, like, listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna preface this by saying, like, you can have your own opinion on this. I don't care. But this is just what I do. Okay, this is what I do. Okay? When it comes to school, when it comes to folders and notebooks, I guess, okay? This people are actually, I think people are actually gonna get mad about this. Not like mad, but they're gonna start like arguing. Anyway, okay, this is what I think, okay? Math is red, English is yellow, science is green, social studies is blue or purple, and then for like electives, like, I don't know, band or whatever, it's just whatever folders you have left from like previous years or whatever you bought. I took Spanish for like 5 years, remember none of it, but Spanish was always black for me. I don't know, that's because that was just the folder I had left over. See, I told you B's already mad at me. This is what I said, okay? But math is red. This is just what it makes sense, okay? Yellow is English is foul. No, it's not. There's colors for subjects. Yes, this is something highly debated. Maybe it's just like an America thing. I don't know. But a lot of people will like actively argue about this. And yellow is English, just, it makes sense to me. I think it honestly all boils down to, I don't remember, like, I guess in kindergarten's too young, but whenever you start, like, getting folders and stuff, like, usually your teacher will tell you, or at least for me, my teacher told me, like, what colors things were, and I just kind of stuck with it, so I feel like it just kind of depends on what you were told. Science is green is a universal truth. I've seen people say science is, like, other colors. I can tolerate science is blue, but, like, it's green. I feel like that's just a universal thing, and if you do anything other than green, like, blue is tolerable. If you do anything other than green or blue for science... You know? No, I can't. Science has to be green. But, okay, listen, I'm kind of more like, you know, math is red, science is green, English is either black or yellow, and history is blue. Maple gets it. You see, me and Maple, same wavelength. First the midge and the toothpaste, and then the babies, and now the making out, and now that me and Maple are on the same wavelength, okay? The big debate is English and math, though. That's true. But I feel like usually I don't know what the debate for English is. I've seen people say English is blue, which, like, I guess I could get, but English is yellow to me. Like, English is a yellow word. I don't know how to explain it. And math is red because it makes me mad. I don't know. Math is red because it makes me mad, and it's hard. I don't like math. My bed is red. That's because I stole this blanket from my sister. Anyway. I did Kumon though, so I'm like traumatized or something. Okay, but Kumon's blue, isn't it? So math people. Is that what you said, that math is blue? No, you said something else. I don't remember what you said. You know, because they're. My hot take is millipedes over centipedes. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I don't know either. Okay, next hot take. This is taking me long. I thought the stream would be like 10 minutes. No, we're hitting 40 minutes right now. This is okay. Oh, this one. This one's good. Yeah, they physically colored the paper red for English and math blue. Red as English just doesn't fit to me. I don't know. I feel like it's just because red's in, like, I don't know. Red's math. That's just what makes sense to me. Okay, this one's good. This one's good to me. Like, this is something I would like talking about. I mean, all of these are. That's why I wrote them down, so I could talk about them. But, okay, this one, I don't care if medical dramas are inaccurate. Okay? Like, there's all those videos of people, like, taking apart medical dramas. I'm watching House for the second time, like, my second round right now. And, like, I know it's not going to be accurate. Like, I go into this well aware that it's not going to be fully accurate. It's a TV show. It's a drama. All those videos where they're, like, picking it apart and being like, why would they do this? If you just, a blood test wouldn't show, like, a blood test would show that from the get-go. Like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I'm not watching this for the medical accuracy. Okay? Like, freaking House could do a root canal to fix someone's foot fungus. I don't care. Okay? Like, I'm here for the drama and the character development or whatever. I'm not here for the medical stuff. Like, I'm here for the drama, okay? It's a show. It's a TV show. I don't care if it's inaccurate. I'm here to be entertained. I am here for the drama. And I am here for the hot doctors, okay? So, I don't care if it's inaccurate. You can keep your medical opinions to yourself. I'm moving on. That's what I think. I mean, I'm sure those videos are fun, and, like, I get, like, if you're, like, a med student or, like, a doctor or something, it is fun to pick apart that kind of stuff. Like, I would do that if I was, like, that knowledgeable about a topic. Like, I would pick apart something like that. But, because it's fun. But, like, maybe keep it to yourself, okay? Or okay, the people post on YouTube, that's, like, a different thing, because it's, like, that's for, like, a specific audience, so it's, like, the audience wants to see that. But if it's, like, you're just sitting with a group of people, and you just start picking it, like, if I'm watching House with a group of people, and someone just starts talking about how medically inaccurate it is, I'm gonna be like, shush. I am not here for you to tell me that it's inaccurate, okay? I'm here because, I don't know, whatever episode, I guess. They're playing poker. I love that episode. I love the poker episode. Anyway. Also, just quick side note, the pilot episode of House is colored so weirdly. I didn't notice it the first time I was watching through, but the second time I watched it through, I was like, why in the world did they color it like this? Because in later episodes, when they color stuff like that, it's more like flashbacks or whatever. But in this episode, it was like desaturated backgrounds, but then they saturated, like, orange and, like, blues, and I was like, I don't know if it's because, like, maybe, like, my laptop's, like, freaking out or something. But why are we coloring like this? Interesting choice, I guess. But, you know. Anyway. Okay, this one, I don't think people get mad at me for this one, but, like, it's just an opinion, I guess. No, it's not, it's definitely a hot take. This is definitely something that people have had arguments about, but I don't think they get as angry as they do with pineapple on pizza, okay? Okay. I don't know why I'm so scared to say it. Okay. I think that hot dogs are sandwiches, but that's because, okay, but I literally wrote, hot dogs are sandwiches because lobster rolls are sandwiches. Like, look at a hot dog and look at a lobster roll. And if lobster rolls are classified as sandwiches, then a hot dog needs to be classified as sandwiches because they're basically the same thing. In shape, like, shape-wise, and, like, the way you fill them and stuff. Like, therefore a hot dog is a sandwich. And some people will be like, I've never eaten a lobster roll. Just dropped my tablet pin and I can't find it. Let me help you. No, I can't. Maybe it's under. Oh, found it. Okay, we're good. I've never eaten a lobster roll either. My dad has. He's eaten multiple. In case you were wondering. But like, look at the shape of a lobster roll and look at the shape of a hot dog. If a lobster roll can be labeled as a sandwich, then so can a hot dog. You know what I mean? Like, anyways. And then there's the people who say hot dogs are tacos. I used to jokingly say that, but I feel like that's like kind of... that just feels like insensitive, I guess? I don't know. Uncle lore? I guess that's kind of true. Now people are going to think we're related. We're not. We're just childhood besties. Who bet over the internet? No, I'm kidding. That would be really weird. Anyway. This one's upside down. Oh, this one... Okay, this one, this one's more like, it's not necessarily controversial, it's just, there's, like, two sides to it, and the two sides don't understand each other, I guess. It's honestly, okay, so all this says is, okay, so I am a wear socks person all the time. Like, I don't like not wearing socks. I go to bed wearing socks. I wear socks literally all day, not all day, every day. That's kind of crazy. But I'm a wear socks basically everywhere person. Because for me, like, I got a lot of, like, sensory stuff with, like, my feet. And I don't like weird stuff touching my feet. So having a sock feels like a barrier to that. So I guess that's it for me. I know there's people who don't like wearing socks all the time because the socks themselves is like a sensory thing for them. But for me, it's the other way. The socks are like a barrier. Like, I will happily take wet socks if it means that I don't directly touch the wet puddle with, like, my bare foot. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a mental and sensory thing. Like, you know? Moving on. That's how I explain my brain. That's my brain. Oh, we only have 2 left. I actually had more, but I decided not to share them. What does that mean? Just kidding. It's because they got a little too political, and I was like, I don't really want my channel to be like a political thing. I kind of want it to be like safe from politics, I guess. Maybe that's a hot take in itself. I don't want my channel to become like a political thing. I kind of want it to be an escape from all that stuff. Kind of. We'll see. Depends on the topic. Okay, this one is not that serious. I'd rather be too hot than too cold. That's just personal opinion. Because here's the thing, right? When I get too cold, I get cold to, like, my bones. Like, I feel it in my bone marrow. Like, my insides are freezing, too. When I get hot, it just feels like a surface level thing. Personally. Like, it feels like the heat is just, like, in my skin and up. But when I get cold, it's into my bones. And it's so much, like, harder to, like... I feel like when I'm cold, it's harder for me to maintain, like a comfortable temperature, and it's like once I'm cold, I'm like constantly cold. But when I'm hot, it's like, okay, like, turn on the fan, crank some AC, or like just, I can even, like, when I'm hot, I maybe I just have a high heat tolerance, but like I don't mind heat as much. Like, I could go out, I have gone out in like 90-degree weather in leggings, like, and been fine. But when it's cold, like, I hate being cold. Never experienced snow. Snow is fun for a little bit, and then you realize how cold it is, and it sucks. Anyways, but that's my opinion. I'd rather be too hot than too cold, because heat feels more surface level to me, and cold gets into my bones. I'll put this on, because I finished. Then we're on the last one. I don't think the last one is even that crazy. It's not. I've complained about this before. People are gonna join the stream and be like, why are you wearing a Santa hat? Or if they like, I don't know, anyway. Or they're gonna watch it, anyway. Alright, so this one I've complained about multiple times, and it is the fact that tall grass is the worst block in Minecraft. I hate tall grass and tall seagrass with a passion. It is annoying. It gets in your face when you're, like, walking around. It doesn't look good, in my opinion. I don't like being blocked from seeing. You know what I mean? And this grass is just like in your eyes. I hate tall grass I freaking hate tall grass. Anyways, that's all my hot takes. Here, let me see. Okay, technically, I have 10 more minutes if we want to hit an hour. So, if anyone wants to come up with hot takes for me to give my opinion about, or I can look up some hot takes. But the thing is, I could come up with hot takes. Merry Christmas. I could come up with hot takes off the top of my head. So, I actually had to Google some. Anyway, join my Discord. Anyway, I could come up with hot takes off the top of my head, so I had to Google some, and some of them were so stupid. Like, they were so dumb. They were like, hot takes you could do in a corporate situation, and I'm like, haha, what? Does this look like a corporate situation to you? Whatever blog this is. Anyways, I know another controversy. Oh, or not controversy. I know another hot take is the whole, like, are there more wheels or more, was it wheels or doors? Is that it? Wheels or doors? I don't remember. Maybe it's, or like wheels or chair. I don't remember. That one, I don't have an opinion on that one, just because if I think about it, I feel like my brain's gonna explode. So I don't think about that one. I also, it's like how I don't think about, like, you know, the whole, like, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? Like, how would you survive? Or would you just die off the get-go? I can't think about that because it gives me genuine anxiety, even though I know dang well that zombie apocalypse are, like, impossible. Actually thinking about trying to survive in a zombie apocalypse, like, freaks me out so much. I can't think about it. Anyway, it's gotta be legs. Oh, wheels and doors, and then eyes or legs. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me, man. Go out and count all. I don't know. I don't care. Those ones, there's some like that where I'm just really like, I don't know. Hello, human. Hello. Other human. Assuming you are human. Maybe you're a cat or a dog. Oh, that was one of the ones I threw out, was literally just, I'm a cat and dog person. And I was like, that is not a hot take. That's just a fact. So I threw it out. Because I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm a cat and a dog person. Now, if I was forced to pick between the two, I would pick dog, which I guess makes me a dog person. But I would love to have a cat too. I'd love to have both. I'd love to have multiple of both. I'll be a crazy pet lady. That's all I do on Minecraft. I collect pets. I'll do that in real life. I'll just start collecting animals. But yeah, I like cats and dogs. I want a Rottweiler. I don't know what kind of cat I'd want. I would take any cat. Soda or Pop? I say soda. Personally. Which, I don't know. I say soda. I mean, sometimes I say Pop, but I tend to say soda more. I have some, like, I have a few, like, I guess, like, soda's the only correct answer. Duck Duck Goose or Duck Duck Grey Duck? Duck Duck Grey Duck doesn't make sense to me. Like, I know, oh, you're so fake. What? Duck Duck Grey Duck? That's like, goose is less words. Because you're like, duck, 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 grey duck! Now you have to say two. It's when you're plopping people's when you're patting people's heads, you're going duck, 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 duck. It's more like, because the whole point is you say, like, goose or whatever the word is, and you go, and you bolt, and the person has to bolt after you. If you have to say two words and then bolt, I feel like that takes up more time. So, like, that's like a region, dude. But, like, you sound like someone recorded something earlier and sped it out 3 times. I know. Pop, soda and pop, like, you know, like Coca-Cola, Sprite, that kind of stuff. Also, B, stop trying to dox me. Anyway. But, like, okay, think about, like, logistically, right? You're going around, you're like, duck, 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 grey duck. Like, grey duck and goose is so much faster to say goose. So, strategically, if you want to win at this game, you have to say goose. Competitive, you know, when you're in that competitive duck whatever game, you have to say goose, because that's how you need speed. Speed is essential for this game. Speed and agility, and it is so much faster and to say one word, to say duck goose, than to say duck grey duck, because that's 2 words. Grey duck takes more time to say than goose, so you gotta say goose and go. Okay, I should start coaching duck whatever games. No, I'm kidding. I hate you personally. That's okay. I love you anyway. You sound like, dude, I still can't get over that. You sound like someone recorded something earlier and sped it up 3 times. It's the ADHD. I talk fast. I also don't enunciate very well. So I will go a lot. Like, a lot. I sound like that one kid that's like, have you ever had a dream when that one. I talk like that a lot. And then other times I just go, and then, yeah. Also, I'm very tired right now, and, like, when I'm tired, I kind of go, like, my energy levels go like this, and right now it's like this. So I'm kind of like, right now. Dang. Okay, let's see. What other hot takes are there? I don't know. I mean, okay, to be fair, there are some words that I just say kind of weird. But that's because, I don't know. I'm looking around my room like that's gonna help me. I don't... What hot takes are there in my room? Oh, I have some standardized testing prep books. I think standardized testing is non-accessible. It's not accessible. And until standardized testing is made accessible, it's useless. That's just my opinion. Anyway, what else? I don't have a lot of stuff in my room. Oh, let me start looking through my drawers. See if there's any hot takes come from my drawers. Oh look, my address. No, I'm kidding. I got nothing. What if I just start showing you things in my drawers? Let's do show and tell. No, it's not. I'm gonna look stuff up. Okay, actually I'm gonna look it up over here just so I can have chat open still. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up and you guys can't see because I don't want you to see. Hot takes. I'm gonna look up controversial hot takes. Let's see. I already looked at that website. 50 hot takes to power your team conversations. Let's see. Hot takes. Let's see. Hot takes. Corporate life. Ew. Oh, I already looked at this one. This was the corporate one that I was like, what? 31 hot takes that will personally offend you. Oh. I don't know. I feel like some hot takes are literally just like, oh my gosh, let's look at BuzzFeed. I feel like some of these hot takes are literally just like some of them are just opinions. And I'm like, they're not really hot. I mean, I guess hot takes are opinions, but they're like, look at these spicy hot takes. It'll be someone being like, I don't like pizza. And I'm like, fair enough, bro. Fair enough, you know? If you don't like pizza, sure, fair enough. This take is room temperature. Let's see. What's a really controversial thing I could do a hot take on? Actually, not super controversial. 'Cause like I keep saying, like we could get. It's okay if I get canceled. Like I've already reassured you guys multiple times. Maple knows. I have my ukulele right here in case anything happens. Unfortunately, I'm not at a point where I can be monetized right now, so my song will most likely not be 10 minutes, but I'm ready to just throw together a song if I need to, if I get canceled, so don't worry. Only old people use Facebook. That's not true. I just know that's not a hot take, that's just false. I don't use Facebook, but, like, I know there's lots of people my age who use Facebook for, like... I mean, I guess the way you use Facebook is, like, different, but like, you know... It's mostly true, though. I feel like younger people who use Facebook use it more for, like I know a lot of, like, there's a lot of, like, student groups and stuff on Facebook, so I feel like younger people use it for that, but, like, beyond that, we don't really use Facebook. I don't use Facebook. Fashion hot takes. Skinny jeans look horrible on men. I don't know if I've ever seen a man in skinny jeans. That just... I just realized, I don't think I've ever seen a man in skinny jeans. Not really. Maybe I have, I don't know. Shirts with turtleneck collars are a crime to fashion. That is so... No. I was meaning to make a Facebook account just for buying fantasies for breeders who don't have websites. Yeah, so it's like, I feel like that's all we really use Facebook for. Older people are the only ones... Older people use Facebook the way we use TikTok, I would assume, kind of. Like time... Like how much time we spend on it and looking through stuff, but I don't know. Like it's not right that like when they say like only old people use Facebook, that's not true. We just use it differently. Anyways, the shirts with turtlenecks collars being a crime thing is I have so many turtlenecks because yeah, so I think that's wrong. I think it just depends on how you wear it. Crocs have a bad reputation. They're actually very comfortable. I like Crocs. I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio is the best actor of all time. I can't say anything on that because I don't think I've seen... I don't think I've seen a single Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Actually, there's a lot of people there's a lot of movies I haven't seen, but I have not seen a single Leonardo DiCaprio movie, so I cannot comment on that. And then above it says, you guys can't see this, but it says musicians for Britain make the best music. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I will say, like I said earlier, Lovejoy is like all I'm listening to right now. So no, I have not seen Titanic. I haven't seen a single Leonardo DiCaprio movie. Like, at all. I don't even know what Inception is. I have not seen a single... See, now these hot takes are just... These aren't even hot takes. It's going to be you guys being like, what? You're so uncultured. Oh, we're at the 1 hour. I want to keep talking. I don't want to stop. I want to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking because I can. I'm having fun. I feel like if I start listing, like, really big things that people have read or watched that I haven't, you guys are going to be like, what? And then that's going to become a hot take in of itself. TBHB 2 on the Titanic. Like, I've seen clips. So, like, it's not that I haven't really seen him act. It's just I've seen nothing beyond clips. You know? Like, I've never watched the full movie. I don't know. What else? I haven't watched Hunger Games or read Hunger Games. I haven't read or watched any of the Harry Potter things, and I refuse to because in first grade, my friend was reading Harry Potter, and my mom saw my friend reading Harry Potter, and a bunch of my friends were, like, recommending me Harry Potter already, and my mom goes, you should read, like, thicker books like that, like your friend, she's reading Harry Potter, why don't you read Harry Potter? And then little first grade me, because so many people are telling me to read Harry Potter, went, I'm never gonna read Harry Potter, and now here I am, many years later, still refusing to read Harry Potter because I'm stubborn. And I won't watch it either, because I'm stubborn like that. Because little me said, I'm not going to read it. So older me said, okay. J.K. Rowling sucks anyway, literally. Me too! I read this other Wizard series, though. I can't remember what it's called. But I stopped reading it. I got, like, because they were, like, thick books. And it was a really good series. But I got halfway through one of the books. I got so freaked out. Because, like I said earlier, when it comes to, like, horror and stuff, it's, like, the lore that scares me and not, like, anything else. So I got so freaked out halfway through this one book. And I don't think it counts as horror. But it was, like, on, like, the creepier side, and I got so freaked out I stopped reading it, and I never picked up the series again, and I don't think I ever will, because then I'd have to reread the whole thing, and that's too much. And we all know once you, like, hit a certain age, you kind of stop reading books, like full out books. That's me, or at least a lot of people. You know the whole, like, binge reading books in elementary to fanfic people. I don't even read fanfics anymore. I don't really read anymore. Anyway, let me figure out what this book series is called. I can't remember. What did I look up? Wizard book series? Wizard books? I can't remember what it's called, like, at all. Are they even wizards? They might not even be wizards. See, I know the cover of the first book. It's blue, and there's, like, a gold ring in it, in the middle. And the title's, like, one word, I think. And there's, like, fancy gold text, I think. I don't know what it's called. I'm just scrolling through this book. Twilight! I've watched the Twilight movies. I haven't read them. But I already did a stream on that. So. Wait, I can think of a word that I think is close to the title, but it's definitely not the right word. Wait, okay. I'm just gonna... This is so stupid. This is not gonna find it. Yeah, that's... that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's definitely not... Uh-oh. No, because I want to tell you guys what this book is, but I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if they're wizards. I literally just looked up wizard book series, so maybe I could have swore they were wizards, though. Maybe they were, like, I don't know, mages? What's the difference? I don't know what the difference is. See, now that's gonna get me canceled. I'm gonna have to write a song about that. I'm gonna beat that joke until it's in the ground. No, okay. Wait, is this? No, that's not it. That's a horse on it. That is not it. Bro, I found it one time because I was thinking about it and I found it, but I don't... Oh, man. Well, I described the book cover for you, so hopefully that's enough. I could have swore it was Wizards, but I'm not finding it. Man, this is gonna annoy me. Ugh. What the heck? Okay, this is actually gonna annoy me until I find it. So now we're gonna be stuck here. The stream is gonna go on for another half hour. It's just gonna be digging through these book websites. Are you guys watching me dig through these book websites? Because I can't find it. Book. I said book. Wait, I said boog. I know I said boog. Okay. Wizard. What the heck? It's like okay. I don't know how to narrow it down because I can't remember it at all. Oh, oh my god. This is gonna annoy me. And this isn't even like that unpopular of a book series either. Like I know oh wait, is this it? No, it's not. What the heck? This is actually gonna annoy me. Watch me find it right at. Watch me end stream, find it, and then I'm gonna have to go put it in my Discord server because I don't. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get back to you on this because I can't find it. Maybe okay, this is actually annoying me. Okay, I'm gonna end, I guess, because if I don't, it's gonna be it's actually going to be me just sitting here for half an hour looking for this stupid book series that I can't remember what it's called. I'm still looking for it. I keep saying I'm gonna end and then I'm just not going to. That makes it worse. That doesn't... I tried adding the word children's book series because it's in the children's section at my library. That made it worse. That made it worse. These are like now actual, like these are just picture books. That's not it. Chapter book series? You guys can't even see what I'm doing. It's just me sitting here trying to find this stupid book. Okay. I will end the stream. Maybe. If I can. Okay, stop. Okay, I need to stop myself. Okay, stop. I actually need to end the stream. Okay, we're gonna end the stream now. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Those are my hot takes. Hopefully I don't get canceled. Okay, join my Discord server. Subscribe to my YouTube, which I never post on, so I can get monetized in case I need to make a cancel song. And if you actually want consistent content, go to my TikTok. That's all I've got. I'm the same name, literally everywhere, same as my Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna end now and go look for this stupid book, and then if you want to find out what the book series is, join my Discord server so I can tell you. We're doing a lot of promoing today, okay? Okay, I should probably go to bed. Actually, I can't because it's 3:20 in the afternoon. That's way too early to go to bed. I'm gonna stop now. Okay, I'm gonna leave you on the end screen for 30 seconds so I can end at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Goodbye.